Peter Lapp. I've been in the industry close to 40 years as a naval architect and shipbuilder and manufacturer of various types of equipment and run factories. My question has to do with the monitors that these small businessmen have to pay for at sea. And I've made a lot of equipment and have had a lot of oversight by government agencies, including for nuclear submarines and highly classified equipment. But all of the inspections and monitoring I've had, including EPA and OSHA, I've never had to pay for the inspections. And so we have a situation where these small businessmen are already strapped, and yet we're burdening them with putting people on their boats and having to pay for them. Now I understand you have to give them reasonable accommodations, like an office or, in the case of sea, a bunk and some food. But why are we continuing to further restrict these poor young fishermen or small businessmen from making a living?
So when we moved from an effort-based system of managing groundfish, days at sea, closed area, horsepower, and so on, to an output method, quota-based monitoring, with Amendment 16. In Amendment 16, which was 2010, part of that was that there would be monitors on the vessel. And in that was also a provision that industry would pay for the monitors from the beginning. Industry wouldn't pay from the beginning, sorry. Monitors would be on the vessel from the beginning. And industry would pay, but government would pay the first 2 years so that industry could, because groundfish industry wasn't healthy, industry could get used to it. After 2 years, industry would pay. Now, the purpose of the monitors, I don't think you're challenging the purpose, that wasn't the gist of the question, I don't think, was catch accounting and discos. After 2 years, industry would pay. After 2 years came along, industry still wasn't all that healthy. The Science Center, out of whose budget the monitor program is administered, said, well, we know you're not healthy, and so we'll continue to pick it up, even though the original deal was industry would pay, and so the Science Center continued to pay for it. But we said eventually this has to end. The last couple of years, usually at the Maine Fisheries Forum, Bill Carp and I would say, if we have money, we'll cover the cost. We know that the groundfish industry isn't healthy. We lost a court case brought by Oceana that says every available dollar for observers and monitors has to go to another observing program called SBRM, Standardized Bycatch Reporting Methodology, which meant until we reach a target that we're not going to reach for the foreseeable future. So all available funds, because of this court case, evaporated. We let industry know that we don't have any more available funds. Funds were going to run out in August. We stretched it out. They ran out approximately March 1st, and so industry's been on the hook since then. It's been challenged. David Gaithel brought suit against it. It's in court. We'll see where it goes. He's made legal arguments. I'm not going to discuss an active court case, so we'll see where it goes. And so you're advocating for him. Good for you. We'll see where the court case ends up.
Can you